You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. NIS Shaibu assumed duty as DG, meets Diko and others. In the news, former Edo State Deputy Governor Honorable Philip Shaibu has formally assumed office on Wednesday as the Director General of the National Institute of Sports in Abuja. Honorable Shaibu marked the start of his tenure with a visit to the National Sports Commission (NSC) chairman Malam Shaibu Diko with some top commission staff in attendance. At the meeting with the NSC boss, Honorable Shaibu engaged in meaningful discussions on key sport-related matters and disclosed that the vision of sport cannot be complete without a passion for it. The renewed hope agenda of Mr. President will be realized with NIS coming in to take a new lease of life. He expressed enthusiasm about working alongside with the chairman, describing their collaboration as quintessential for achieving the Commission's goal in developing Nigeria's sporting sector. The newly appointed Director General also reiterated his commitment to dialogue, teamwork, and setting a strong foundation for sports development in the country. Responding, the NSC chairman Malam Diko disclosed that I'm quite delighted and happy to receive Shaibu. He's part of the family. I love his boldness and capacity to deliver. Shaibu's selection is top-notch by President Tinubu, and I can assure that the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President will be realized at NIS. NIS is key to post development in the country because they will give us the manpower, Diko said. As part of his first day activities, Honorable Shaibu visited the NIS at the Package B of the MKO National Stadium, Abuja, where he inspected the facilities on ground with some NIS staff on ground to receive him. Well, Shaibu has been a former deputy governor in Edo State under the PDP. He was an embattled deputy governor, so to say, and he has also had his fair share of trouble even with the incumbent senator, Senator Adams Oshiomhole, who happened to be a former governor too around that time. And be it as it may, I think the fact that he has been suffering under Governor Obaseki for a while before Edo State was taken away from PDP now to the APC, and probably causes some of the work that Shaibu has done because invariably he has defected off from PDP to APC to work for APC, and now I think it's paying off for him because Sili Shaibu has been given a position to be the Director General of Nigerian Institute of Sports, which has to do with sports and every other activities like that. Then his resumption in office starts on that very day, and his visit was to the chairman of the National Sports Commission. These are some of the sister agencies that are going to work together with him, and then they are also going to make sure that our sport is taken to another height entirely. The belief is that the Institute of Sports in Nigeria and every other thing that has to do with sports and the activity has been have been filled with a lot of trouble here and there, because oftentimes you will hear some of the athletes after they might have worked for the country and that they are not well paid and things like that. There are also issues about the fact that there are little or no, few sporting programs that can help to develop and enhance the talents of our youths in the country. And there are also the problem of lack of playgrounds anymore, unlike before. It just seems as if this real estate sector is taking over everywhere and is not giving consideration anymore to sports, as it were, in quote now, quote and unquote. But the new boss for NIS had to go and have a meeting with the boss of NSC, which is Nigerian Sport Commission chairman, that's Malam Shehu Diko, and with some top, stars of the commission that are, in attendance. And then he's kickstarting even his the leadership as the Director General on a good note and then having a good footing with the renewed hope agenda of Mr. President at heart, because his own focus is to make sure that it is realized with National Institute of Sport, and is coming to take a new lease, of life, that business will not be as usual as it used to be. I think that is what Mr. Philip Shaibu is trying to tell us. But we want to even also make him to understand the fact that he shouldn't see that place as a money-making at a place or a venture. He shouldn't see it as cash cow, but he should be able to, to a large extent, work for Nigerians. He has been a deputy governor for almost 8 years. I think he's not a poor man. Whether he stole money or he didn't steal money, or that's not what we are saying. That you have just served the public, that doesn't mean you'll be a wretched person. Even if you don't take a dime of the public fund, that's just the reality. I want to believe a Philip Shaibu will have his own business that he will be running. So I think to a large extent, if he can decide to show leadership even to this set of people in the commission, to a large extent, or in the institute, everybody will fall in line. Because most times these workers will want to look at the body language of the leaders before they begin to take their steps. Some of them don't really want to do the unthinkable, but because probably when they see that the leader they have is corrupt and is also doing stuffs, and they too want to take stuffs even for themselves and their own people too. But we want a situation whereby Mr. Philip Shuaibu will take his eye off corruption and begin to roll out, programs that will improve the sports, sector in Nigeria. As the Director General of Nigerian Institute of Sport, yes, there are so many, assignments on his table because of different sporting, groups that are available even in the country. And from one sport to another, it needs to create good committees that can work hand in hand with those who are managing each of the commission, and for them to bring out the best. Because we also always have the problem in this country of nepotism. Because somebody knows somebody that knows somebody who knows somebody, then the least qualified person, who happen to be the one that knows somebody, will be given a slot to represent Nigeria, while the best, who knew no one, will be left, alone in the cold, and the talent will be buried. And at this point in time, I think he needs to sit down with all these chairmen and begin to speak with them and let them understand the fact that everything should be done on merit in this country. It is supposed to be that you use your hand to determine your fate or your destiny. Don't try to, put some people on the back and help them to do the run. It has been affecting us and still affecting us many times like that. Or remember, sometimes FIFA had to, ask Nigeria because of overage players even in sport, whereas we have those who are qualified that are under the age bracket, but because they don't know and they'll be left behind. So Mr. Shuaibu, there is a lot of work in your hands to be done, and I want you to join the team of performers in this renewed hope agenda administration and also contribute your quota. We wish you all the best. Remember to like, to share, and to subscribe even onto our channel. Thank you.